Happy to be back, or you wish spring break was just a little bit longer?
Nah, I'm happy to be back. Spring break was fun, but definitely want to get back to work, so I'm happy to be back.
Coach was kind of talking about how he asked you guys to work out 4 times during spring break.
Yeah.
He also said you guys really don't need to be encouraged because you kind of know what you're coming back to.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. But if you don't work out, you'll know what it felt like when you get back on the field like today. But Coach, he knows what everybody expect, and we know what he expect. We expect out of him. So I think everybody worked out. You know, the guys who didn't, they felt it today when we were running routes and stuff. You know, going high tempo. But the working out part, you know, you just got to be a mindset. You know what it takes, and everybody should just do it.
How tough was it for you to decide whether or not to come back or not?
It wasn't too bad. Like I was saying earlier to a lot of guys, I just felt like I knew I had a lot left in college I could improve on, a lot left on the table. So I just sat down with my family. We talked about it for a little bit, but at the end of the day, it was the best decision to come back to school.
What was any particular reason that stood out? Was the degree? Was it winning?
Yeah, definitely. I'll be able to graduate coming in May, and also just mature on the field. You know, become a better player, improve on a lot of things, blocking, route running, a lot of things left to do. So that played a big role in coming back.
I asked Nick Saban about the NFL draft process today, and just how there's some things you might want to address with it. What were your conversations like with him? Can you tell us anything about what those were like and how long you talked and the nature of it and all that stuff?
It wasn't too long. You know, Coach, when it comes to that, he's big on just, you know, at the end of the day, it's your decision. You do what's best for you and your family, but he'll tell you some things he think you could improve on. You know, he'll let you know where you stand as an NFL, you know, as a player in the NFL, and he just gives you guidelines, and that's about it. He don't really try to force you one way or another, and that's all he really does, to be honest.
Do you feel like as a team you guys have looked ahead instead of looking back on the national championship as you guys try to establish a new identity?
Yeah, definitely. I really haven't heard anybody talk about a whole spring about the championship game. It's a whole different team. A lot of guys left from the championship team. We're a new bunch of guys. We want to make our own identity, have a new team. So I'm glad to see that from the team.
A couple more. Do you feel like you're going to play a bigger role this season? Obviously, you played a big role in the national championship.
Yeah. You know, I feel like I can help the team a lot on offense. You know, we have a lot of receivers. You know, a tight end in Hill and a running back. So I think, you know, the role will probably be, you know, probably the same, you know, as far as, you know, it was the whole season, but probably just a little bit of increase. But at the end of the day, it's just like a team game. Everybody's going to get their chances, and when they come, just make an opportunity, make a play on the ball.
How much has your approach to spring practice evolved throughout your career? I mean, how much has your approach to spring practice evolved over your career, right, in terms of just getting ready for the season, just some maintenance health-wise, whatever you do?
Yeah. Each year, it's easier because you know what to expect coming to spring. The biggest thing about spring, I just go in trying to have really good technique. It can kind of get sloppy with the little break you have from the championship game up to spring again. So focus going into spring break. I mean, going into spring training is just all about technique, making sure you don't forget the fundamentals of the game.
Thanks, OJ.
All right, appreciate it.